Warming up by the cozy fireplace on my big TV. Yes! Oh, because it is freaking cold! Let me warm up more. Yes! There's too much warming up. I nearly burnt my rump roast off. Get ready for my top 10 Christmas movie list. 10 Christmas movies I can never get enough of. And I'll be doing a few honorable mentions after too. Here we go. Ho ho ho!
Chewing on some Orbit gum. It's pretty minty. It's got that spicy kick to it. I didn't think spicy gum existed. Wow! Whew! I've been missing out. How could I? Anyway, doing our top 10 Christmas movie list is not easy, very tricky. So many good movies to choose from. Makes me sick. And I'm still talking like the Grinch. The Grinch! So, I plan to go as fast as I can with this list because I gotta scramble and get back to Whoville, carry out my plan of stealing their Christmas. I still haven't perfected the laugh yet of the Grinch. Doesn't matter. So, here we go.
Number 10. Scrooge from 1988, Bill freaking Murray, one of the best Christmas movies ever. Yes! Smooth.
I needed that.
Anyway, number 9. Gremlins from 1984. What a fun horror classic. Horror comedy. Is it regarded as a horror movie? There's all kinds of debates on that. Christmas horror comedy. Anyway, let's see if I can do the voice of Gizmo real quick. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. I need to go back and rewatch it. Keep the change, you filthy animal. You know where that's from. Number 8. Home Alone, released in 1990. At this point, who hasn't seen this classic, right? Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, Catherine O'Hara, John Hurd, and I'm blanking on other names, but everybody in the movie's memorable. Woo! Let's see. Kevin! Ah! I can't do the scream. Why don't you just say it? I'm the worst toy maker in the world. I'm a cotton-headed nitty muggins. Number 7. Elf, released in 2003. Gotta love Will Ferrell, James Caan, Zooey Deschanel, Mary Steinberg, Peter Dinklage in the movie. Let's see, here comes a line from the movie. You look like it came from the North Pole. That's exactly where I came from. Number 6. E.T. Phone Home. No. Prancer, released in 1989. This is one of those underrated movies that I'm glad is on my list. I enjoy revisiting this movie each December when I can. It's not each December because, yeah, I don't always get to, but it's an enjoyable classic. What can I say? It has the feels, nostalgic value, and there's a 5-minute scene, 6-minute scene in there between Sam Elliott and the actress who plays his daughter. Forgot her name, but gosh, the feels. You know what I'm talking about if you've seen the movie. And if you haven't seen the movie, recommended. Number 5. Give me high five. Too slow. No. The Family Man, released in 2000. Nicolas Cage, Tia Leone. Oh, I love their chemistry in this movie. This movie makes me laugh, has the feels, tugs at the heartstrings in moments. Danny Elfman's music is amazing in it. I recommend this one also. Yes! Oh, this hurts. Oh, my thumb. Oh, number 4. Oh, that's what happens. You get older. You can feel it. Gosh. Sucks getting older. Anyway. Miracle on 34th Street, released all the way back in 1947, old school. Can you imagine seeing this or picturing it in a movie theater in that year? What the audience would be like? That'd be something. Anyway, the cast of this movie includes Maureen O'Hara, Edmund Gwynn as Kris Kringle Santa Claus, Natalie Wood, and then John Payne. This movie would show on AMC normally by this time, but strangely it's not on TV this year, or at least not that I know of, but I definitely know it's on streaming somewhere, probably Disney Plus, because hence Fox, Disney. Anyway, love this movie. You know what, screw this, I'm gonna use the other hand. Number 3. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, released in 1989, Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo, Juliette Lewis, Johnny Galecki in this movie, young Johnny Galecki. Another classic. I haven't seen this in a long time. I wish I could have more time so I can sit down and rewatch it. It's airing on AMC like crazy. Yes. Chevy Chase is hilarious. Hello, people watching. How dare you enter the Grinch's lair, the infamous, the unbearable. Now, get ready for the boo! Gaze into the face of fear. Ooh, ooga booga. Wait, no, he goes, ooga booga. Danger! Danger! You know what's coming up for number 2. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Guilty as charged. You know what? I'll put the Grinch impression aside for now. Just for a little bit. So, released in 2000, starring Jim Carrey. This is one of my favorite roles of his. Yes! And then, also included in the cast, Taylor Momsen. I'm gonna have trouble pronouncing names here coming up, so yeah. So Taylor Momsen as Cindy Lou Who, Jeffrey Tambor as the mayor, Christine Baranowski as Martha Mayhew. Molly Shannon's in this movie. There's other names I'm blanking on, but anyway. So despite the movie, you know, having commercialized stuff or whatever, being commercialized, and having strange moments like mistletoe. Now pucker up and kiss it, Whoville. Or the part when the Grinch lands on Martha's breast. Or how about Max getting his bum kissed by the mayor? That was real strange. But anyway, despite the movie's flaws and the strange moments, it's still an entertaining movie. A classic in my eye, and to many's eyes. And now for number 1. E.T. No. A Christmas Story, released in 1983. Classic, written all over it. Plays constantly every Christmas on TBS and TNT. And let's see, Peter Billingsley as Ralphie. Did I say his name right? Billingsley. And then let's see, Melinda Dillon as the mother, Darren McGavin as the father, and let's see, Scott Schwartz as Fleck. I forgot who plays Randy. And then Zach Ward, that's his name, who plays Scott Farkas. Scott Farkas! Just the name sounds disgusting. No. Gosh, it's been a while since I've seen this movie. So I can't remember every exact lines. One memory from the movie I can remember is the Santa Claus. Ho, 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 and what would you like for Christmas? Ho, ho, ho. When the elves are up close in the camera. Like that. Listen, we got a whole line behind us, so get moving. Is that, gosh, again, I'm not going to get lines exactly right. And let's see, all I know. What, you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby. We gonna cry. Scott Farkas says that. And then the famous leg lamp. The Bumpus Hounds. There's just so many classic moments in this. I love this movie! Time now for some honorable mentions. These are 3 movies I'm choosing that are great for this holiday season, don't get enough attention, and they're recommended. Starting with number 1, Noel from 2004. A big cast that includes Susan Sarandon, Paul Walker, Penelope Cruz, Alan Arkin, Robin Williams, blanking on other names. But anyway, this movie tugs at the heartstrings. Like, there's some strange stuff in this movie that happens with some of the characters, like, but then once the movie goes on, and then the reason behind why this stuff happens is just, again, tugs at the heartstrings. And a lot of stuff that may come out cheesy to some, but you know what? It's still, like, again, just recommended. Number 2. Going with A Christmas Carol from 1984 with George C. Scott. Humbug, I tell you, humbug! And let's see, the movie features David Warner, saying his name right, and Edward Woodward, who plays one of the ghosts, if I remember. And Edward Woodward was in The Wicker Man, the original. Everybody's more familiar with the 2006 Nicolas Cage remake. Anyways, I'm going off. A Christmas Carol. You need to see it if you haven't. And number 3, last but not least, The Family Stone. Released in 2005, this cast has Sarah Jessica Parker, Luke Wilson, Diane Keaton, Greg T. Nelson, Claire Danes, and not gonna remember other names. But yeah, this movie, The Family Stone, has a dysfunctional family. A lot of us have dysfunctional families. But again, it's just, it tugs at the heartstrings in parts, and yeah. These 3 movies, gotta watch them if you haven't. Recommended! Well, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. It made me sick. Such a hard list to put together, and this video was hard to work on. Anyway, now I gotta scramble, get back to Whoville. Their Christmas is mine. But you know what? It's not like they would, change my mind, make me see the meaning of Christmas and, singing, fa-hoo, yah-hoo, wah-hoo, yee-ha. Nah, it's not possible. I can't love Christmas again. You never know.
The Grinch out. Have a holly jolly Christmas.